Welcome to Navigating AI with Apex Blue. I'm Lyric, your storytelling first host and CMO. Quick picture. A founder called us last quarter, panicked because a long silent enterprise account suddenly reappeared in their CRM. They thought the client was gone for good. One tailored message later, the contract renewed. The creative line, a single human sentence that said, "We fixed the thing you asked about last year. Can we show it to you?" It landed like a mic drop. Humans love this stuff. Let's make it irresistible. Today, we're unpacking a privacy-first, small-team playbook to revive those high-value dormant customers without spraying discounts or trading trust for short-term wins. We'll walk signals, 3 humane message frames, scrappy technical recipes, offer guardrails, and a conservative 21-day pilot you can run this week.
Pattern detected. Start with the minimal signals that matter. When you look for dormant cohorts, keep it tight. Recency bands, clear lifetime value buckets, and consent provenance. If a customer hasn't engaged in 90 to 540 days, treat them as dormant only if their LTV crosses your threshold. And critically, store consent locally and never export PII off your secure systems.
Clarity achieved. Recency bands are simple ranges: 90, 180 days, 180, 360, 360, 540. Map each band to a distinct frame and expectation. For LTV, use historical revenue, average order value, and purchase frequency to bucket customers into low, mid, and high potential. Finally, sample size guardrails. Don't act on a cohort under n equals 100 unless you're running a highly targeted sales follow-up. Small samples create noise.
Love that. Now, from the creative side, 3 reactivation frames that feel human, not like a discount blast. First, service first. Lead with help, not a coupon. We noticed you might have missed an update. We'd love to check your account free of charge. Second, value reclaim. Remind them of the net benefit they're missing. We've improved X. This will save you Y hours. Third, personalized re-onboarding. A tailored, low-effort path back in, like a one-click checklist to get them up to speed. Copy beats that sparkle. Short first line, a concrete benefit, an easy next step, and a low-friction ask. Example, service first email opener. "Hi, Sarah. Quick heads up. We caught something in your account and fixed it, so you don't have to. Can we show you what changed in a 5-minute call?" That lands as helpful, not hungry. That's viral energy. Creativity unlocked.
Architecting the fix. Here's the scrappy, safe targeting recipe. Use hashed cohort anchors. Hash emails or customer IDs with a stable salt stored only on your infrastructure. Then run segmentation locally. For offers, generate ephemeral one-click tokens that expire after 72 hours. If a token is used, redeem it server-side and log only the hash token, not the PII. Short URLs and QR fallbacks are great for SMS, but make sure your redirect logs are scrubbed of identifiers. Also, suggest only AI draft flows. Let the model propose 3 variants, but require a human editor to approve. That prevents tone drift and accidental promises. And for A/B tests, run local first splits. Copy A and B hashed cohorts. No data exports. Mirror control holdouts to measure lift without leaking lists.
Let's be explicit on privacy rules. Never export raw PII for targeting. If you need to collaborate with an agency, share only hashed lists or ephemeral hashed tokens with clear expiration. Keep consent provenance, a timestamp of opt-ins, origin channel, and any reconfirmation events attached to the hashed record. If a customer hasn't reconfirmed consent for outreach in your chosen channel, require a micro-consent step before enrollment.
Operationally, we set conservative incentive caps and margin floors. My rule, prefer non-monetary service-first offers initially, extra support hours, expedited onboarding, or a feature walkthrough. Then cap any monetary incentive to a fixed % of margin. Set a pilot budget with a hard cap and an acceptance threshold before you scale. Let's streamline this so you don't trade margin for noise.
Add fraud guards. Detect multiple redemptions from the same hashed cohort element. Limit redemptions per geographic region if that's relevant. And monitor sudden spikes in redemptions that suggest abuse. Also set timing windows. A 21-day engagement window per cohort with predefined pause points reduces blast risk.
Which brings us to the 21-day pilot, owner roles and cadence. Day 0, cohort selection owner, usually marketing ops, confirms LTV bands and consent provenance. Day 1 to 3, send service first reach. Day 4 to 10, follow-ups, split between value reclaim and re-onboarding. Day 11 to 17, limited token offers for those who click but don't convert. Day 18 to 21, human sales outreach to warm leads only. Daily checks, meaningful reply rate, conversion delta versus control, opt-out or complaint thresholds. If opt-outs exceed preset thresholds or complaint rate spikes, hit rollback immediately. Acceptance tests we use: a meaningful reply rate above baseline within the first 7 days, a conversion lift greater than your margin threshold, and complaint/opt-out rates below your platform norms. If you don't meet those, pause and iterate rather than scale.
Okay, panel. Role play time. We've redacted an actual cohort. High LTV customers, last purchase between 240 and 360 days ago. Consent provenance present but not recently reconfirmed. Let's craft a service-first message live. I'll start. Hi, Alex. We noticed you paused plans with us last year. We built a small fix that can save your team 3 hours a week. Can we show you in 5 minutes? That's human, specific, and low pressure.
Good. Technical layer. Append an ephemeral token link that opens a secure preview and expires in 72 hours. The link is /preview/hashed token and resolves only after server-side validation. No PII in the URL. Deploying now. Token generated at send time, logged with a hashed cohort anchor and expiration timestamp. Latency eliminated on redemption with a quick server-side check.
And from a governance perspective, log the token generation event with the consent timestamp and channel. If the customer clicks but hasn't reconfirmed consent, present a one-click micro-consent screen before showing the preview. Projecting the next move, this keeps you compliant and respectful.
Follow-up cadence rehearsal. First reply goes to a customer success rep if they ask for a demo. If they click the token and redeem but don't convert in 7 days, a human follow-up note is created with a suggested script. Keep escalation narrow. Only those who show intent hit human sales to avoid wasting time. Order creates momentum. Let the process lead.
Quick tech notes for those templates. Generate tokens server-side, store only hashed token logs, and make the redemption endpoint idempotent so a double-click doesn't create duplicate redemptions. Use short URL redirectors you control and scrub referrer headers if you're concerned about leaking context to third-party analytics.
And the scoring sheet listeners can copy. Columns for cohort band, LTV bucket, sample size, consent timestamp, sent count, clicks, replies, conversions, opt-outs, and notes. Run mirrored holdouts, keep a control that receives nothing, and treat early results as directional. Efficiency is inevitable when you measure the right things.
3 immediate actions to deploy this week. 1. Pick one high LTV dormant cohort with N greater than 100 and confirm consent provenance. 2. Send a single service first touch with a hashed ephemeral token and human edit approval. 3. Run the 21-day pilot with daily checks and a hard budget cap. Set owners, set checkpoints, and don't skip the rollback gate if metrics look off.
And the 3 quick message templates and the 21-day calendar are waiting at apexblue.com/dormant-revival. Copy, paste, and adapt for your business. Remember, prefer help over discounts. Protect privacy at every step and let human reviews stay in the loop. That's viral energy. Creativity unlocked. Final takeaways in one breath. 1. Prioritize privacy-first signals and never export PII. 2. Lead with service-first messaging and modest capped incentives. 3. Run a conservative 21-day pilot with owners, acceptance tests, and rollback gates. Execute these, and you reclaim predictable revenue without training customers to wait for discounts. Thanks for tuning in. Visit apexblue.com/dormant revival to download the starter pack, templates, the pilot calendar, and the scoring sheet. Stay smart, stay curious, and stay ahead.